Ready to go inside, buddy? Wanna go inside? Come on. Did you have a good sleep? Good day, everybody, welcome to today's video. We gotta start spring cleaning now. Everything is a friggin' mess. I was editing the video this morning, so I'm just gonna add a little section in, and I'm gonna start up the Jeep, pull this thing outside, and hopefully reorganize the whole garage before I continue on. One last thing I'm gonna do here. I bought these El Cheapo hood latches off Amazon from the Wing Wang province, and you can see right there that is absolutely fucking garbage. So I picked up these ones here off eBay. These ones look like they're aluminum and powder coated. I don't know if these ones are gonna be any better or not. We're about to find out. Yeah, I like that. That's in there solid. Make sure that thing's in park before I decide to start it up. Take this thing for a quick rip in the alley. Oh yeah, this thing friggin' moves. As you can see, this is a write-off. Question is, where does one start? Pick a side and give her, I guess. Just playing the shuffling game as I shuffle crap around to figure out where the heck I'm gonna end up putting it. Leftover seals in that from the transfer case rebuild. I don't need those seals, but somebody in the Jeep community might sometime later on, or someone has a 231 Chevy. There's all kind of parts in there. Got the top shelf emptied out there. Let's take a trip down memory lane. That heater was I cooked my gear and bearings in. This is a recoil off a Players Dragon snowmobile I rebuilt probably a decade ago. I used to have a Ford Ranger 4x4 and I had problems with the switch. I don't know why I kept that. Inside this box is the shift kit for the Jetta. I swapped over to a short shifter, so I don't know why I kept it. 57 Chevy Bel Air parts, same with right there. This was a flamethrower exhaust kit that I was originally going to install on the 57 Chevy. Inside here, a bunch of crap. And this is more brand new 57 Chevy parts that I still have to eventually sell. All right, I haven't even scratched the surface yet. I've already thrown out enough recycling and garbage to fill my bin. Found an old Chevy alternator, grass seed. Who knows how long that's been hanging out there. Piling stuff up there and organizing and trying to stack stuff. Need to tackle that pretty quick. I've thrown out a lot of stuff, but I don't know if I'm really gaining any room yet. I'm still organizing. I mean, there's still a lot of crap here, takes up a lot of room. Got the 8.8 axle I need to start on. That needs to go back on the Jeep once it's finished and painted. My toolbox, of course. Rear bumper, our front bumper needs to go in the Jeep. I like to do something with that generator. Get it on 4 wheels and then put it outside in the shed because it just takes up room inside here. I'm constantly shifting it around, and then eventually get on the Cummins. The LS parts too will go outside in the shed for the time being. And there's the Jeep. It's gonna look nice once I get her back on 33s, just on 31s, but it looks pretty good. Still got lots to do, but at least it's at the stage I can move it around. This thing rips way harder than how the Supercharger did. Man, I really like to take this thing out for a good rip, but as you can see, front shocks aren't connected. I need to do something with that. Yeah, get new ones. I got no bumpers on it either. But yeah, I've done so many things to the 4.0. Every kind of performance mod that you could think of. Supercharged it. The Supercharger really woke it up, but the Supercharger is nothing compared to the LS swap. The LS just pulls so hard. I can't believe it, man. You just barely give it any throttle, and this thing is gone. Guts. The Jeep hauls ass. It does. And do you want some butt scratches? What are you doing? Are you hungry? Do you want some of your favorite food? Do you? I know. Dumb guts. Dumb guts. What are you doing? What are you doing? Dumb guts. Is there anything good on TV? Is there? Are you comfortable? You look comfortable. Are you? Are you paying attention to me? Dumb guts.
Putting it on the ground.
I just added to my YouTube video that I'm having a Corona fire with Fedor. Motherfucking beer time. Can't see you in the dark though, but yeah. What a gorgeous day. It was nice to see Fedor last night. First time I really hung out with anybody since all this madness happened. Kept our social distancing, of course. Now we had a discussion about this, and he recommended put the 3rd bolt in because he said it will vibrate on the bottom. So I did buy 3 bolts. The question is, where did I put it? I have the LS extra parts bin right there I'm going through, but yeah, after yesterday's cleanup, it could be anybody's guess where it is now. Jesus. Didn't take me too long. Just had to use some logic. And remember that I just dropped everything. Fuck, shut her down. Shut her down. So what I was saying before I dropped everything on the ground is I had to use some logic to find it. Remember where I put stuff where I cleaned up. So now I need to get the Jeep out of the garage, bring the truck in, do an oil change, do some quick stuff. Still need to do an oil change on the car. Put that bolt in. And once we get all this servicing done, then we can start working on all the metal. I put the corner there to start building the hydraulic tube bender stand and then assembling the bender so we can go back to fabricating some stuff. But of course, we gotta take care of the maintenance first. If we don't take care of that, things are just gonna break down. This is why we need to check over stuff. Both on the side are broken. I don't know how long they've been broken for. So I'm just underneath. You can see that lower control arm bushing is shot. You can see that ball joint is shot. But look at that. Look at that. That is the missing bolt that disappeared and I could not find. Wow. Yeah, that is crazy. Guess it wasn't so missing after all. Just hidden in plain sight. So let's have a look at Rock Auto here. Let's go daily driver. What are we looking at for ball joints? 30 bucks. Heavy duty 35. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's go control arm bushing, because we need to do the bushings too. Daily driver. Big price range from 25 to 58. Well, this guess won't be too bad. I know the bushings I could probably press out, but I'll have to have a look at that ball joint. I just had a holy crap, this is not happening today moment. You know, as I'm working along, changing the oil through the old filter in the garbage. I had this one here, couldn't screw it on, and I was like, what the heck's going on? But you can see the differences there, and I'm like, holy shit, did I get the wrong oil filter from AMSOIL? But then on my shelf, EA11, thank God. I don't even know, this one is EA042. I'm not even sure what that was for. Maybe for the old Jeep 4.0, but I was like, this is not gonna work out well today, because truck's hanging halfway outside the garage and the oil filter's off and the other one's full of crap, and I'm like, fuck me, what do I do now? Thank God it worked out. Yeah, the only way to get these brackets off is to pull the whole solar panel up. So I have it bolted underneath the rack there. Yeah, these pieces haven't broken for a while. It's nothing recent, that's for sure. All right, so I'm gonna take the Russians' advice and put the third hole in there, third bolt I should say. You know, good conversations over drinking potato vodka and singing songs of the homeland. So, get that drilled out and weld it and be on our way. There we are, 3 added. Anything interesting outside this morning, Mr. Toms? Did you? Did you? And are you ready to go back inside and sleep? Is that what you want to do? I know. I know. Tomgats, are you drinking the Kool-Aid? Are you? Are you drinking the COVID Kool-Aid? Tomgats. You know, it wasn't that long ago. Never mind, they're right here. Vacuum caps. I'm just gonna plug that in. Plug that one in. I'm running over 15 inches of vacuum, so that's good. That's lots of vacuum for the system. This is my biggest pet peeve right here. Put the gun on the lowest setting, just snug them up and then torque them down properly. I see so many people just drive them home and then leave it. That's not how clamping force works. How much knowledge do you guys have with torque wrenches? You do know if you drop your torque wrench, you need to get it recalibrated. Do not leave it set at your last torque specs and put it back in storage. Always reset it to 0. That's my pro tip. Yeah, let's torque these nuts up. All right, I got a lot accomplished there. Did a whole video shoot for my other channel, going over the whole Ford IWE system, how to check it, how to troubleshoot it, what to look for in a little video series I'm doing over there, because I get so many questions all the time about how the 4x4 system works. Because if you own one of these Ford F-150s with the IWE vacuum system, you suffer all sorts of issues, from the hubs engaging to disengaging when you're driving. Put in four-wheel drive, the hubs don't engage. The one company even makes an IWE eliminator for it, which means that your hubs are full-time all the time. Kind of like what the Jeeps are, except when you turn the switch to four-wheel drive, it actually engages the transfer case, which eliminates a lot of issues too, because changing out the vacuum hubs is a lot of work. It's a lot of work for what it is. And there's a lot of problematic things with these trucks, but if you have the knowledge and the know-how how to troubleshoot them and solve them, then it's not too bad. So that's what I was working on today. Definitely get that all the way. I gotta bring the car in, I gotta do service on that, I gotta check over the quad, and then hit her hard back on the Jeep again. Yeah, I think it's that time. You know what time it is? Do you? It is motherfucking COVID Kool-Aid time. That's what time it is. Alright, it's motherfucking COVID Kool-Aid time. Cheers, everybody. Drinking the Kool-Aid, I'm so scared of the coronavirus. Ah! This would probably be the one time I wouldn't want to be in government, because even though their models lied and how many people they expected to get sick and die, which is a good thing because we never got that, but at the same time the economy is still halted. So once the dust settles, the government's going to get sued because of loss of liberty from our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and also from a loss of income from a pandemic that never really happened. But then again, at the same time, if they didn't take precautions and tons of people got sick, there'd be class action lawsuits all over for that. So it'd be a bad time to be in government right now. But at this point in time, they need to fucking get the economy back up and going. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm not trying to be selfish, but unless the government plans on paying you your full wage that you're making before to sit at home, they can fuck off. Anyways, I hope you guys aren't drinking the COVID Kool-Aid, because I sure the fuck ain't. See you guys in the next video.